Hey guys, it's Kamilla Lanae, and I thank you so much for clicking this video. I'm sorry I didn't post last week, but I'm back at it today. And first, before I get into this video, I want to let everybody know. In my last video, or like 2 videos before that, I had mentioned that, it takes time, to become an actor. But I forgot to mention, it doesn't just take time to become an actor. It does take time, but some people are just lucky, and some people might land a job because of whatever, and just they get luck. And some people might not even have acting experience, but that casting director or that director really like how they act or how they looked or whatever. So I just wanted to add that in there too, even though that has nothing to do with this video. But let's get straight to this video. This video was requested by someone, so I'm going to let you guys know what to expect on set. So here you go. Okay, so one thing that you need to expect on set is expect a huge crowd. Expect lots and lots and lots of people, tons of people. It might not even just be the crew, it can be the cast too, maybe background. So make sure you expect a large crowd. Expect humongous cameras, boom poles all over the place, boom poles in your face, cameras super close to your face, directors just staring at you, the rest of the crew that's not acting at that time just staring at you. Expect it. Expect a lot of attention, a lot of people. Expect it, because trust me, it's gonna be there. And sometimes if it's like a smaller set, it might not be tons of people, but it's still gonna be tons of equipment. So make sure you expect that on set. That's make sure you're not shy, because there's gonna be a lot of people around. Expect a lot of commotion. It's going to be a lot of activity. It's going to be very, very busy on set. You're going to have this person running this way, running that way, running all over the place. Being on set, it's just going to be a lot of commotion. There's going to be a lot of things going on. You're going to probably be like, oh my God, like if it's your first time on set, you're going to be looking like, what the heck, this is too much, oh my God, what's going on? But expect it. No, that it's going to be a lot of commotion, tons of commotion, a lot of running around, a lot of activity. It's going to be super, super busy on set. Trust me, it's going to be a busy set. Every set is a busy set. Just know that. Expect to not start on time, because that's just something that, if you're an actor, I'm pretty sure you understand and know what I'm talking about. Or if you're like, the crew or whatever on set, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. When you go to set and you're ready to film and they tell you to get there at 7 o'clock, expect to start 8, 9 o'clock. I'm just being honest. And that doesn't mean be late, because you need to come in, do paperwork, get your wardrobe and everything together. But expect set to actually start a little later, at least an hour later than the time, because the crew, they're busy, they're setting up, they're trying to get all the angles together, they're setting up the location wherever you're filming at. They're doing a lot, they're communicating with all these people. It's just a lot. Filming is a project. It's a big project. It really is. So expect to not start on time, but don't get upset about that. Don't get upset about that. Bring a book, bring your laptop, bring a tablet, I don't know, or just get on your phone, relax and chill, because you're not going to start on time, and you can't get mad at the crew. And that's just like almost every set, to be honest. I've been on so many sets, and literally every set I've been on, we never ever even started 15 minutes after the time I was supposed to be there. The one time I was on set, maybe this was about a year or maybe 2 years ago, I was on set for what was this? I don't even remember. I think it was Blue Blood. No, I don't know. Might have been Law and Order. No, I don't know. But it was some type of show or movie I was in. Oh, it was Madam Secretary. It's a TV show. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. I never heard of it until I was in it, and I watched some of the things, and it was actually interesting. But besides Madam Secretary, I was in Madam Secretary, and I had went there. I don't remember the time I had to be there. It was a whole, oh my God, I want to tell you guys story time sometimes, because because that story was whew. But anyways, let me know if you guys want some story times about me being on set, because I would love to share that with you guys. But when I was filming, I had to be there. I'm just gonna make up a time, but say I had to be there like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was in New York, so I had to drive all the way there. But I had to be there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I think we didn't start, and this was the longest time, like the longest time. We didn't start till about 9:30. Like, lied to you not. Like, I had to be there like 6 o'clock, and we didn't start till like several hours later. Like, I was just sitting back. I fell asleep. I took a nap. I took a long nap. I took about 2 naps. I was just like, it was a long day. And then we had many hours of filming. So no, when you're going to go on set, you're going to have several hours of filming. And that's just acting. You're going to be filming a lot. Now, on to the next tip. Expect to do a scene about 30 times. Even if you feel like that's the last 10 times was perfect, and they're making you do it 20 more times, and you're like, what the heck? Expect to do it, trust me, because that's the thing. They want to get, sometimes you might not even know, but they're like zooming in closer when they do the next shot, or they're like zooming out when they do the next shot. Like, every little thing makes a big difference, trust me. Every little thing makes a big difference. So you might feel like you did it good 100 times, and they're making you do it 50 more times, and you're like, but expect to do it. That's just what we have to do. We have to make sure the angles are good. We have to make sure we get as many perfect shots, because later in post-production we might see something, or we might be like, oh, we should have did like this, oh, we should have did this, oh wait, in this scene it was like this, and it might be little. So they want to make sure they have as many shots as possible to work with when it comes to post-production. Expect the director to be mean sometimes, and I say this only because I have been on sets where the director has been mean, but I totally get it. I totally understand. They have so much on their plate. They are the ones in charge. They are running this whole production basically. Yes, they have everybody else helping, but they are the boss. They are in charge most likely. So it's a lot going on. They are having everybody call them. They are telling everybody what to do. So it's a lot on the director. So don't get mad at the director. Don't get upset at the director. Don't hate the director, because they're just doing their job, and they have so much on their plate, and they just want to make sure everything turns out perfect for this project. So expect them to be a little mean sometimes, but don't take it personal. Seriously, don't take it personal. If you don't expect to get yelled at, make sure you show up early. Make sure you're on time. And I said this before in my other video. If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. So make sure you're on time, which is early. Show up at least 15 minutes before the time that you have to be there. Don't show up a half hour to an hour early to the time that you have to be on set, because that's annoying. They have other things to do, and they told you to get there at a time for a certain reason. So then there you're just going to be sitting there and probably in their way. So if you have to be there at 7, get there at 6:45. Make sure you look in the GPS ahead of time if you have to use your GPS on what time, how long it's going to take, so you'll know. Consider traffic. Try to leave a little earlier to consider traffic, you know, because I know some people that say, oh, like, it was traffic, it wasn't my fault. But it's like, listen, you have to consider that traffic, and make sure you leave a little earlier, so you won't have to get in that traffic. And if you do, you'll still get there at a good time. Well, on time. So try to get there, make sure you're there 15 minutes before a set, before you're supposed to be there, before your call time. Make sure you're there 15 minutes before. Do not be late, and if you are late, please just let them know ahead of time, as early as you can. But I don't like to even say if you're going to be late, because you shouldn't be late. Make sure you're on time. Trust me. If you're late, you might get yelled at, or they might not want to work with you next time. They might not even tell you. They might just be like, listen, I ain't working with them no more. So you don't want that to happen. Make sure you're on time. Be early. Make sure you memorize your lines. Memorizing your lines makes you being on set so much easier, so much faster, and it's easy. Some people forget their lines, and you gotta go run back to the script and look at the script and go back over, and then you might forget it again at the next shot or 2 shots later. So make sure you memorize all your lines. All the actors out there, memorize all your lines. But most likely, you actors out there know that you have to memorize all your lines. So make sure you do it, okay? Make sure you do it. Okay, I already said this part basically, but make sure you expect to be there on set on set for a long time, and it might be hours and hours, or an hour or 2 hours when you're just not doing anything. Sometimes like you're on set and it's just like when I'm on set, it might not be my turn to film, so I'm sitting here. But that scene, or it might be 2 scenes that I'm not in, and those scenes is taking an hour, hour and a half to film, so I'm just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Bring a book, get on your phone, get on your laptop, bring a crossword puzzle, I don't know. Do something in that meantime of you sitting and waiting, because there are going to be times that you're sitting and waiting. Trust me, it is. And you can't get irritated, because that's just how it is. When I have time, I'm just sitting back and waiting, I take advantage of that time. I sit back, you can take a nap, you can do whatever. Just chill, relax. You're not working right now, just relax. Expect attention, a lot of attention, especially when it comes to your scene. Expect everyone to just stare at you. Like, to stare. Like, seriously, expect it, because they're going to stare really hard, and you might be like, but if you're like that, then you don't need to act, because everybody's going to stare at you. You need to love that attention. You need to like the attention, because everybody's going to stare. It might be the director, the cameraman, the boom pole holder, the rest of the whole bunch of 50 people crew back there, the rest of the cast watching you while they're not in it. If it's background and they're not in it at that time, they're going to be watching you. Expect everyone to stare at you. You can't hate it. You just got to find a way to love it. If you do hate it, love it. Expect to be hungry. If you want to bring little snacks to munch on, most likely they'll have stuff on set for you, but most times it might be like, okay, this is when everybody's eating, and you might be like, oh, my stomach hurting, I'm hungry, I'm starving, oh my god. And it's just like, well, you have to wait. It's not yet, not time to eat. Or, oh, after this scene we'll eat, and this scene is like 2 hours long, and you're like, bring little snacks, little get some fruit, bananas, grapes, whatever, stuff like that. They'll settle your stomach, but not, you know, make you too full when it's time for lunch. Yeah, but yes, this wraps up my video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and I hope this is helpful to you that requested this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you have any other requests, please let me know, because I would love to put these videos out. I'm here to help you, and that's the reason I'm putting these videos out. So if you have any questions, any concerns, any more ideas, please let me know. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please click that subscribe button and that post notification bell. And again, we post every Tuesday and every Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Peace.